Roman Reigns of the Otaku Clubhouse, Akuma Soul, and I'm joined by the Dean Ambrose and the Seth Rollins of the Otaku Clubhouse podcast, Felix and Hawkaiser, the Final Brave.
Does that mean he's gonna fucking hit you in the back of the head with a steel chair?
That means that you would be acknowledging that Hawkaiser, the Final Brave, is the Seth Rollins, and making him instantly the best. So let's not do that.
Well,
right?
I mean, if I'm the Dean Ambrose, then that means that I'm unkillable.
See, okay, you guys are assuming that you guys are assuming who I'm making you both out to be.
I'm not gonna be the Seth Rollins. I'm not gonna be the Triple H. Where are you? And then just get jobbed out by everybody. Fuck off.
You don't want to be the most popular one of the Shield.
Most popular one of the Shield, huh?
He's the most popular member of the Shield. This is undeniable. This is an undeniable fact.
He's not the one who's gonna beat Undertaker and put him in the kayfabe retirement.
Exactly. That's why I'm the Roman Reigns of the Otaku Clubhouse. Because no matter how much better or how much more popular people are than me, I'll always be pushed, no matter what. And I will eventually turn heel someday, hopefully.
You're already
Anyway, I want to change up some stuff a little bit, if you guys don't mind. I just want to talk about shit that's going on in general. I want to talk a little bit about wrestling, a little bit about video games, a little bit about anime. That's totally different from what we normally do, right?
This sounds exactly the same.
It's exactly the same, but totally different.
Fucking false advertising. I'm sorry. We were tricked along with y'all. Just close the video right now.
Oh, don't close the video. Why would you tell them to close the video? Then Felix won't get any of his YouTube money.
Oh, we don't have to tell them. They already done it by now. We started off with wrestling.
I'm pretty sure that wrestling is popular right now, right?
Let's talk about what actually is popular right now, which is Iron Fist, Marvel's new television Netflix series.
Yeah, we've been watching a few episodes of that. What do you guys?
According to the internet, I should give it a 0 out of 10.
No, you should give it a 17 out of 100. Be fair.
Oh yeah, I'll bump it up a little bit.
I mean, I think everything but the main character's acting is really good. Because the character is, it's not Luke Cage. I'm fucking with it. Is Danny Rand. And I mean, I think if they would have cast a different guy, a different white guy, because the character is indeed white.
Wait, you mean to tell me that Daniel Rand is white?
I know, surprise, shocking.
I've always thought that Iron Fist was Chinese.
They should have got like another guy who knew martial arts or something, because you can tell during the scenes where he's supposed to be fighting without the stunt double or anything that's showing his face. He looks awkward.
Well,
he looks really awkward.
I have some bad news. It's like apparently before the show started airing, the director said that Danny will never put on the Iron Fist costume, including the headband. And the reasoning he gave is like, oh, he never has a reason. He'll never have a reason in the show to wear it in the first season, which I just find especially dumb, because if he did have the bandana on, they could easily have a stunt double, like that one episode, that one fight where he put on that mask in the Chinatown.
Right.
They could have more scenes like that. As it stands.
Oh, by the way, we made it halfway through, so minor spoilers, I guess.
These aren't spoilers.
Yeah, but still, I don't know. Maybe people get upset about that stuff.
We don't even know anything significant yet. But back to my point, the fight scenes look awkward, and that's because they're like there's a whole bunch of cuts and shit, so they can double in Finn and his stunt double. Obviously, I think it could have been a lot better if they did like Daredevil, Just give him a fucking mask, give him something. Doesn't have to be his official costume. Other than that...
no, it was Daredevil's official costume.
The fucking bandana in the first season, that was garbage.
Yeah, no, that was he wore that for a little while in the original Daredevil. Those were actually all those costumes he wore were things that he actually wore.
Man, that's like a Spider-Man. Spider-Man did the whole thing in this fucking wrestling costume for like 2 hours of the original movies.
Yeah, it's almost like that would happen. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to say about that. Fucking, I don't know. It's probably going to end up being either the worst or the second worst of these Marvel TV show properties. The best two, I say, are Jessica Jones and season 2 of Daredevil.
Well, I disagree. I think I think this can't be worse than Jessica Jones. I really didn't like that show whatsoever, but
I think Purple Man carried that. I really think Purple Man was one of the best villains Marvel has done since fucking Kingpin.
When Purple Man wasn't literally a purple man, come on now.
Yeah, I mean that sucks, but he the fucking acting that I don't even know the other Doctor Who actor that they had, the acting that he did, he was fucking top notch the whole time. That fucking scene where they had him in the sensory deprivation chamber, and he was sitting there like, I was a child, I had a tantrum, of course I did bad things.
Oh, they kept using that chamber. Just like they kept using Rosario Dawson's character. I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, just like how they used her in that episode that we watched last. You know the one.
Oh, man. What else we been watching? Samurai Jack. We just watched the second episode of that.
Yeah, that was fun. So far, this is looking pretty all right. I was
how
scared.
You bring back a series. You keep the art style. You keep the feel of the show.
You bring back the directors.
Bring back the writers. Some of the voice actors. If you don't have a necromancer on hand.
That's fucked up.
The people who are replacing Aku and Jack are doing pretty decently though.
What? Jack is the same too.
No, Jack is the same.
I thought Jack was a different person.
No, it's always been Phil Lamar.
Oh. Well, he still seems to have it, I guess. The guy doing Aku is doing a decent job. It's just I'll never be able to hear anybody replace Aku. And it's just how I feel. It's just how I feel. It's like it's too iconic of a voice. It's like if somebody coming up after Marvel 3 Wolverine. You know, it's too you gotta add something to that because I'm fucking floundering. Hello?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I mean, the replacement guy, obviously he's not a Japanese man like Mako was. But he does a decent enough replacement. Like maybe
it's not like completely jarring.
Maybe Aku smoked a lot.
We've also been checking out some other Genndy Tarkovsky things that I missed because of the time period. Symbiotic Titan,
which is totally a kids show. I mean, come on.
It was definitely most assuredly made for children. I don't see why the fucking the whole problem with Symbiotic Titan was the fact that I feel it was released at the wrong time.
I disagree.
I think it was...
No matter what time it was released, I still think it would have failed.
Do you mean like the time slot or like the fucking
era? Time slot. No. Time being killed by the time slot is Young Justice. Being killed by the era, I feel, is Symbiotic Titan.
Why do you feel that it was killed by the era?
Because it was destroy, build, destroy, seeing real.
Yeah.
Let's get
real. It was back when it was released in the time that fucking turning on Cartoon Network was toxic to me. I would turn it on, I would see what was coming up next, and I would turn it off because I didn't feel that it was worth it.
Hey, this is Cartoon Network's Day of Play. Get the fuck out of here.
This is Cartoon Network's Day of Play. Get out of the house. No. Oh, you don't remember, actually, because they used to have, like, entire hours devoted to not airing television.
Yeah, I know. I do remember.
Yeah, they just have the little... Yeah, I remember that. They had the little screensaver on there.
What? I don't get it. Why? What? Who thought that was a good idea?
Like, I mean,
what did that accomplish?
I wasn't a kid. I was like a teenager when they started doing that shit.
Yeah.
But here's what I do: switch on PS2. Fuck you.
Exactly right. Like, you're putting this on, and it's like, Day of Play, go out and have fun. And it's like, we're all shut in. Nobody's gonna fucking go outside.
No, especially it's like 1,000 degrees outside.
Out and about, right? You out and about, you playing outside, you come inside, like you eat dinner, you want to watch some TV or something.
Go and play, like fuck off, Cartoon Network.
But the only good thing to come out of those, and I know a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, were some of those fucking Cartoon Network music videos they had. I liked a lot of those.
I guess. No, actually, I think that was before the Seeing Real era. That was during the cartoon era.
I think that was probably the worst era for, like, cartoon television, because it was back when Disney had all of their fucking god-awful television, like Hannah Montana and shit. And fucking Nickelodeon had a bunch of other terrible things, too.
Yeah, like iCarly and Drake and Josh and fucking Zoe 101.
Hang on now. I'm gonna have to stop you there if you can't.
It was bad for cartoons, but it was good for shows.
Not good for shows. It's just Nickelodeon had the only things that were pretty good, mostly because Felix's boy Dan the Man Snyder was working on stuff.
Nigga,
Dan Snyder is a fucking...
Nigga goes into a room full of fucking foot pictures and just rubs his hands together. He's like, time for auditioning.
Jesus Christ. He's put his hands in some good shows, though.
Yeah.
I think that's undeniable. I mean, I like Drake and Josh.
I can't deny the man's talent, really, even though he is questionable at best.
Very, very, very questionable. But hey, at least he brought Victoria Justice, Elizabeth Gillies, and that one other girl onto television. Dude, Elizabeth Gillies is fucking hot.
He brought Ariana Grande onto television.
Really?
Yes.
I never knew that.
She was in Victorious.
I didn't know that. Because I never really watched the show, aside from the fact that you'd turn it on and you'd see Elizabeth Gillies in, like, shorts, and it was like, oh, well.
That Christmas episode.
You mean the Christmas episode where she was wearing the super short skirt?
Yeah. That was a kid's show.
Hey, I ain't complaining.
For kids.
The man had an objective. He got people to watch it. He got people to watch the fucking show.
Yeah.
A lot of people may think that, having, like, stuff that's a bit sexual in, like, television and like television for kids is wrong, but it's like half the times kids don't pick up on that shit. Like, go back and watch some of those episodes of Samurai.
No. I did when I was a kid, but it's not like I was like, but definitely, just take this nigga Hawkaiser for example. I know he was watching that Totally Spies show, and that just
delete this immediately.
Okay, hang on.
That developed him into a villain.
To be fair now, though. To be fair, we all grew up watching that show.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But that was because, to be honest, the art style for that show was very wonky.
French anime.
Yeah, well, French anime is
really.
French anime is weird. They have a lot of good stuff every once in a while. Like, I know you guys don't care. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't remember it, but Oban Star Racers was a French-Japan collaboration.
Oh, well, there's a lot, dude. There's Whack Fu, Code Lyoko.
Yeah. Well, Code Lyoko, come on.
I was a mark because it was like, oh, anime, cartoon, video games, like.
It was a good show. It was a good show. Just the arts. No, Code Lyoko was a good show. Code Lyoko was a very good show. Had a lot of very, very crazy concepts. Like that one episode where everybody was falling into the sky.
Well, the one problem, which is due to its episodic nature, is like, oh man, Xana's doing crazy shit. Oh, whoa, we just hit the reset button. It's fine.
Well, that happened a lot, but every once in a while on like the end of a season or something happened. Like that one guy,
William.
Yeah, William, and he was like, oh, I'm the cool guy. I'm gonna join the group no matter what. And then he joined the group, and he actually got taken control of. And then they were like, oh, his parents keep coming by. Nobody knows where he is. And they were like, oh, shit, what do we do?
Man, yo, if I knew the anime tropes I know now back then, I would have totally seen that coming. Cause like a new character, he fucking has a unique weapon. He's fucking cool. Everybody likes him. I wonder what's gonna happen.
You know, I just remembered a scene from Code Lyoko. You guys probably don't remember it. It was like in one of the early episodes, but there was a scene in Code Lyoko where the one girl with the huge fucking forehead.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
the one Japanese girl, and I think she was very explicitly Japanese.
Yeah.
There was a scene where she had just gotten out of the shower and was calling one of the guys, and she was just standing in her fucking underwear.
Oh, I remember that. She was just
standing around in her fucking underwear. I really remember that as actually happening. How did that get on fucking Cartoon Network?
Well, Toonami. Or actually, Maguzi.
It was midday Toonami.
It was on Maguzi. Yeah. But, I mean, you could put edgier shows on during that time period because... Actually, I don't know the logic behind how they got those shows on, but you could put edgier shows on during the after-school time period because that's when...
You're trying to think about
it. I'm trying to... I guess that's when the older kids would get out of school.
Rurouni Kenshin was coming on and they had...
Opium.
Talking about opium and shit.
Yeah, they also had... they also, for a few episodes, ran... Robotech and they ran fucking Evangelion. They ran fucking Evangelion.
Robotech.
Don't mention Robotech in my presence.
I'm sorry, I forgot that Hawkaiser gets legitimately triggered. I am legit shaking right now.
It's not only that Robotech bastardized Macross.
It's a fucking garbage ass fucking patchwork of Macross and different fucking series, and they Harmony Gold fucking.
I'm triggered because of that fucking hard ass Robotech PS2 game.
Oh yeah, I've had fun with that game. Did I have it on the PS2? No, I had it on the GameCube, and there was this weird thing. There was this weird glitch. I'm not sure if it was only on the GameCube one, but if you wiped out all the enemies in the final level, occasionally the game would get fucking glitched and you couldn't complete the level.
So I don't even understand how you made it to the final level because
cheat codes.
Oh, of course. I got that. I rented it from Blockbuster because I remember reading on the internet back in the day. That's like a fucking 2-hour commitment just to learn something. I read on the internet that it was a short game, and I was like, yeah, I can beat this in a week, no problem. I couldn't make it past the second fucking level.
I think the second level is the one where they were in the city too, right?
Yes.
Where they were in the destroyed city?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that one. I actually made it through that level completely legit, but it took me forever.
Y'all niggas was bad at games.
No, the game was fucking hard, and it didn't have any checkpoints. No, it had checkpoints, but it didn't have any health pickups. You had to beat the entire level without dying.
Y'all niggas didn't know how to master all 3 forms.
No, fuck off. Shut up. You can't even do the jet form because of fucking invisible walls. God. I hate that game.
Scrubs detectives.
I hate Robotech.
Was that game actually good though?
No.
No.
It's like if this nigga started bragging about Dragon Ball Sagas. I beat Dragon Ball Sagas. It was hard as shit and it wasn't fun.
Man, the Dragon Ball Sagas was a garbage game, yo. That last part where you had to fight Cell.
You had the same fucking combo the whole fucking game.
I think around that time my favorite game though was Mecha Assault 1. I really liked Mecha Assault. Come on, tell me you guys don't remember Mecha Assault.
I didn't have an Xbox.
I don't care about Mecha Assault. Yeah, I didn't have an Xbox either, but I played the popular Xbox games on my friend's Xbox.
I played I remember
Mecha Assault wasn't one of them.
Yeah.
Mecha Assault?
Busy playing Halo and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, I feel very confused because Mecha Assault was great to me. I love the fact that the game was hard as hell, but there were instances where like your fucking mech would be destroyed and you could jump out and run around and try to survive. It never worked out because you so much as touched the enemy robot when they were moving and you were dead. You probably not actually like it, Hawkaiser, because of the way the mechs are shaped, because they're much closer to like just very, very scientific-y looking mechs where it's like they're just legs and then they have turning torsos and they just turn the torso and shoot.
Well, the most realistic mech would be those gay-ass reverse legs.
Yeah, they had those.
Oof. Sounds like garbage, my man.
I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the hell of that game. Out of that game, always used to use the Puma because it had like a electric cannon thing. The game was hard as shit though. I loved it. You know what Mech Warrior is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a spinoff of that.
It's a spinoff of Robotech? Automatically garbage.
You mean it's a spinoff of Robotech, which is a spinoff of Macross?
It's not a spinoff!
No, it's not a spinoff of Macross.
It's a fucking Frankenstein project, yo. It's a butchery.
Macross, right? But they'll still fucking artwork from Kawamori. Okay.
You mean the great Kawamori? You're the guy who you think is the greatest?
No. I'm not a Macross fan. I like the first series and the first movie. And I think Kawamori is a hack. But I think Harmony Gold are just the biggest scumbags in that fucking business.
I still like I like 1.5 Aquarions.
Speaking of scumbags, I need to catch up on the latest episode of Iron-Blooded Orphans. Me and Hawkaiser have been watching that since season 1. Honestly, it was confirmed to get a sequel series. I'm looking forward to that.
I haven't been watching it. I'm just for no reason.
I sort of am looking forward to it, but I'm sort of not because, well, I can't say it because somebody here hasn't seen the latest episode.
Okay.
Well, you can always talk about the Gundam sequel problem.
Gundam doesn't have a sequel problem.
Oh, yes, it does.
You're going to say Zeta and Double Zeta were bad?
No, but like I said, it's been a curse for the alternate universe series since...
Alright, name one.
Since Seed 1 was mediocre at best, let's be real. Seed Destiny was a complete travesty, complete dog shit. Then you had Double O. You had Season 1, which was a Arrivederci, Kino as fuck. Very good series. If it would have ended at the first season, it would have been perfect. Season 2, completely down the drain. Trans Am ruined all of the fights. The story didn't make any sense. The characters were garbage. Mobile suit designs went into the shitter. Gundam Bell Fighters. Season 1 was a love letter to the Gundam fan base. Everybody loved it. It was incredible. Great designs. Interesting characters. Well, not necessarily interesting, but they were likable. Then you have Gundam Bell Fighters Trial, which, let's be real, somebody should try to throw that into the garbage. Laugh track.
But there was no laugh track. There was actually us laughing.
The Gundam has had a sequel problem for the alternate universe series, and I don't know why they can't break the curse when it's so simple. They could just follow what
Iron-blooded
made
adoptions will break the curse.
No, it won't, because Iron-Blooded Orphans is shaping up to end. Like it's shaping up to end. Like a series could just end, and that would be the end of the fucking story.
Well, it won't be the end of the story.
It's shaping up to have a proper ending.
No, because there's a character who still has unresolved plot.
Who?
Hush. What?
I can't speak for this. I haven't watched it.
Well, Hush is like a pseudo main character, because he's just sort of Mikazuki's carrier, because he just carries him around and drives him around. Okay. Maybe I could discuss more if somebody would have watched the episode.
Well, I guess I don't wake up at 2 in the morning to watch anime. I'm like, it's something.
Nigga, what time is it right now?
For me? Or for you?
For anyone. It's like 4 o'clock right now. 5 o'clock.
Well, we were watching other shit. I can't watch 2 things at once.
What you mean we?
Oh yeah, you were getting some fucking chicken. But
well, I mean, it's you guys are talking about that. Just let me quick throw this out, because I know you two won't care. It's something I care about a lot. The fact that they're going to release a Eureka 7 trilogy movies. And I'm not sure, but I don't think that it is I don't think it's a retelling. I think it's actually new content. And even if it is a retelling, I'd honestly still sit back and watch it with new animation, just because of how much I fucking love Eureka 7. Also, they're trying to blank out the fact that Eureka 7 OW happened. For people who don't know, it's basically the seed destiny of Eureka 7. It's fucking... Still has a few cool characters.
I could never get into Eureka 7. I've tried to watch it from the beginning so many times and just ended up dropping it after like episode 7.
It's not a mecha that a lot of people would like. It's not a typical mecha, because it's less about the mech battles and more about Renton and Eureka themselves. I mean, it has your typical young kid into a crazy good mecha pilot trope, but it's very different from what you would think. I could rant on a long time about how much I like it, because it's my favorite mecha series. Like, I can't think of anything I like more than it in terms of mecha. We've actually also been sitting down and watching another type of mecha series, one that Felix seems to dislike, but me and Hawkaiser are having some fun with.
Well, I know I like it. I'm pretty sure Akuma Soul is ironically liking it, which I don't understand how you can do that, but
I've been ironically liking it for the past 2 series. Okay.
It's called
I've just somehow figured a way to trick my own mind into enjoying something.
It's called being crazy.
The show is called Brave Express, Mike Gunn.
And it's garbage.
It's pretty good. No, it's not, Felix just has no fucking sense of aesthetics or...
Hawkwing. Oh, sorry. His prima donna name.
The fuck
Hawkaiser just like shit just because it has mechs in it.
Even though we just got finished shitting on like 20 fucking mechas.
And the only reason you were invested in it is because they have mechs in it.
Well, he doesn't like Eureka 7.
Because they're not mechs, they're people.
What?
Don't respond.
I can't not respond. What are you talking about?
Nigga just says dumb shit.
Well, they're not people. They're just living beings. Disguised as mechs. Prove me
this
wrong.
This is not Evangelion.
I can prove you
which
wrong.
Which is dog shit in my eyes.
I can actually prove you wrong. They've shown what the Nirvash is.
Yeah, it's a person.
The Nirvash isn't a the Nirvash isn't a person. Eureka herself isn't even a person. She's a fucking core. She's a sentient coral. She's essentially a sentient coral reef.
They had to rent and have a kid with her. Fucking checkmate.
Because they ended up copying the genetic information of that one girl from Eureka 7 out. That's why that's why whenever the Scub Coral make a fucking conduit, a person, they end up usually being a woman. Yes, I've actually sat down and watched Eureka 7 like 3 times. Also, rest in peace still, my nigga Dewey Novak. I'd follow you to wipe out the fucking universe just because of how fucking charismatic you are. I think Dewey Novak is very underrated.
Yeah, that's the only reason. I'm not evil.
Dewey Novak is a very underrated villain. Great villain. Well, that's really all I wanted to bring up. Unless you guys want to, I can bring up a little bit of news real quick. We can just talk about that, and then I'd say we cut.
No, this ain't about news. Cut it. This would be the shortest episode we've done thus far.
You know what?
Yeah, no, that's kind of the plan.
We're done here.
No, we're not done here.
No, we're clearly done here. You didn't have no news to talk about. All we did was shit to shoot.
I wanted to. You mean shoot the shit? And I wanted to fucking shoot the shit, but I also had fucking some news. I just wanted to shoot the shit for a little while. Is that
save your fake news?
You know what? Down in the comment section, let us know how this episode was. Do y'all like this format better, or y'all like the old one? Let us know, cause we do this for the fans.
For the fan. For the dude who thinks Akuma is white. Can we talk about that?
No, we can't.
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Let's roast this nigga. Yeah.
No, I'm sick of everybody thinking that I'm fucking white.
Well, it comes with the territory.
What territory?
Oh, having a non-nigger voice.
It's not sounding like a fucking nigga, yeah?
I've said on multiple occasions in other videos that I'm black.
That would imply that any of these people are long-time viewers.
True.
Why did they sit through any of the videos?
Maybe because they enjoy the sounds of our voices. Cut the bit. Just end the video.
Well, guys, this has been Otaku Clubhouse Cast episode 15.
15 episodes for somebody to start shitting on our one fan. Wow. Thanks, Akuma. You fucking asshole.
Well, if he thinks that I'm fucking white, apparently.
That's a compliment.
Must not be that much of a fan.
Let's just cut it here. Alright, see you folks.
Fuck off.